Well, hello everybody. Oh my goodness. What a day. What day are we on? I keep feeling like it's the weekend, like it's
Well,
Sunday.
close enough. Yeah, we're Friday. We're Friday, and the weekend always brings us more surprises.
Yeah, nothing like the surprise yesterday. Oh my gosh.
I
I'm trying
know.
to see. We have so much solar activity going on that I read this one thing earlier that really kind of put it into perspective. Here it is. Um, where is it? Well, while I'm looking, this is
Okay.
Alice,
Sorry.
Heart Soul Connected. I'm
Yeah.
Valerie from
Uh-huh.
Illumination Portal. Hi, Gina's Place. Hi, Janet.
Nice to see you, ladies.
Nice to
Nice to
see
see you.
everybody.
I hope
We're
everybody's
coming
having
on.
a great day. Yeah.
You what?
I said, I hope everybody's having a great day. Yeah. Or
How many
had a
shows
great.
have you had today? Have you had?
This is my third show, and I did some taping because I do some taping of topics.
Oh
So
my! I know. I've been watching your tape shows. They are so good.
mhm.
Well, all your shows are. It's just that you have
No,
so many. I can't keep up.
nobody can. I can't. Yeah. It's just, you shoot out the arrows. You do the best you can.
I mean,
Yeah. Hi, Lauren. It's nice to
you
see you. Yeah.
you are just a rock star, really rock star. Listen
Well,
for Aley. We would have never all met. We would. I mean, to me, it's just you created this community, and it's just beautiful.
no, you're
And
sweet.
I'm grateful.
Thank you. Thank you. We have a lot of wonderful people that are
Yeah.
here that are just, they're like, what can I do? What can I do? And I'm like, you're doing it. You're doing it. You have to know that you're a light worker. You're here you came here, like Dolores Cannon said, and you're here to bring up the light and the points of light. So yeah, there's no job that is lower than the other, is the way I look at it.
No. Yeah, I know. There's no hierarchy. And
No,
see, that's the old construct.
old school.
You
Yeah.
know, you had to
Yeah.
be in competition and have a hierarchy and all this crap. But
Yeah.
light
Remember
workers just,
the cliques we had as in high school, and how we had to, there were the jocks and there were the
yeah, yeah,
cheerleaders and all that. Yeah. Yeah. I
yeah.
know. Hmm.
I was friends with everybody.
Yeah. Me
That's
too.
why.
Uh-huh.
I know you were, and
Uh-huh.
that to me it just was a natural way to be cool
Yeah.
with
Me
everybody.
too. Yeah. I
Oh,
thought that way. It's like, why wouldn't I be friends with you? People would
yeah.
say, well, you're known by who you associate with. And I associated with some drunks and stuff but I didn't
Uh,
drink. They were just my friends. They were fine. Do what you
yeah,
want.
yeah. Not
Yeah.
here to tell you how to live your life, that's
No,
for sure.
that's for
But
sure.
light workers are energy columns. And everybody has, I believe there's a lot of light workers just haven't turned on the switch yet.
Yeah.
I think there's more, waking up coming in.
Mhm.
But yeah, we are just being who you are, anchoring into Mother Earth is everything. And
That's for
it
sure.
doesn't mean we have to go out there and do anything. It's a transition, right? It's a
Uh-huh.
transition what we're going through. And
Mhm.
as we leave the old frequencies, the lower frequencies, and we raise in frequency, we are bringing in more of that higher consciousness information, higher consciousness way to live your life. It's
Uh-huh.
not going to be the same old, the same old, same old. It's just not. It's not set up for life to thrive. You
Uh-huh.
know?
Yeah.
What do you
I
think?
agree. I agree. Absolutely. I'm going to pull up my cards I had because I want
Yeah.
to start with that. We are all in our power place, and we must remember we are, because, certainly the beauty of the pyramid is its power. And we're not small. We started small, we grew, and we continue to grow. And now we're at the very tipping point. The energy has shifted, and Valerie and I were just talking about the energy, and it will continue to shift, but in a good direction, I believe. That
Yeah.
doesn't mean it's going to go like that, because things don't go
Right.
that fast. But look what we're doing. We're transfiguring the the light. We're bringing that light out. We're working with it. We're not afraid of it. We're sort of kind of jazzed about it, really.
Yeah.
And then what I love is the last one, where there is the light and the pyramid, and above it looks like UFOs, but it says we're becoming our whole self.
Yeah.
And that is certainly fifth dimension, and that energies. Yeah.
I love those cards. They were the perfect cards for tonight, because that's exactly what's going on. We've had a lot of solar activity. We have a lot of planetary activity, and everything helps us to keep going up the spiral, keep remembering who you are. And we've come a long way in 5 years, you know?
Yep. Yeah.
And we realized that there was more of us, and that's how we met each other. Now it's the coolest thing.
Yeah.
But now that we're here, that is really what's going on. We are integrating. You know, a lot of people are feeling really tired. Ascension symptoms vary, and you don't know if you want to eat everything or go to sleep or do both. That's what I do.
When you wake up in the morning, it's like, oh, I'm so tired. I don't want to get up.
Right? And it's been well, I would say, let's see, we had that new moon in Gemini, and that kind of lifted us up. As soon as we got into Gemini season, I could feel a difference on May 20th. And it's just getting better. And Gemini is all about communication. It's about, every form of communication, what you hear, what you research, what comes in your awareness, everything. All of us talking. This is Gemini, right? And I knew that Mercury, which is the ruler of Gemini, was in Gemini. He's got into Gemini. He's going really fast. And Jupiter is at 29 degrees Gemini. And Mercury is about to be at 29 degrees Gemini. So we got the 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, because that's all. They're going to move into Cancer on the 9th. I'm bringing this up because we were already hearing outrageous conversations where the Mercury is just, there's no bounds with Jupiter. And with Jupiter at 29 degrees, it's the last degree, the culmination, it's going to bring in what's the topics, and what have the topics been, what's been going on. And we'll just go back to November. And it is just now here we are, because Jupiter has been in Gemini for a year. So he was there in November, and he's been going through this. Now, Mercury's gone through a couple of different signs, but he is in Gemini, and he's ruler of Gemini right now. And I just know we're going to hear more of what was said yesterday coming out these next few days. We're going to hear some crazy stuff coming up.
That's true. That's so true. So I'm going to share with you a couple things. This morning we talked about the fact that this is a double date, the 6-6, and most double days, May 5th, June 6th, July 7th, etc. They all carry personal portal energy for all of us. And the number 6 in numerology, which is an interesting thing, is harmony, love, home, balance, and nurturing. And the number 6 is the mother number. It's all about community. It's all about emotional healing. But what I really love is it's all about divine feminine energy. And it's the balance of the two that we all carry in us. We have the soft side, and it's like the yin and the yang, the soft side, the more, male side of us would be different. So it's perfect for us in this energy to reconnect with our soul's purpose, whatever that purpose might be, to heal wounds around family or our self-worth. I've been talking about self-worth pretty much all day on the shows that I've been on, and we never can love ourselves enough. We must love ourselves. spiritual people, religious people, they are all remembering through those teachings that, we can do the things that others have done before us. There's no way that we don't have that ability if we believe we have that ability. So we can work with our manifestation and our own inner alignments and strengthen our relationship with ourself, which I believe ourself. We have to start from somewhere. We can't, you can't, if you're on the airplane and the stewardess says, or the flight attendant says to you, in the event of an emergency, these things will come down, these oxygen masks. If you've got a small child with you, make sure you put yours on first and then put it on for them, because you don't want to pass out by putting it on for them and then not be able to, take care of yourself. So it's always, we in the past, we may have grown up with the idea that if we think of ourselves, that it's somehow selfish. But there's a difference between being selfish and taking care of ourselves. So,
oh my goodness, that's so true. It's so true. And self-love and acceptance is the foundation of us. And once you connect to your heart and your soul, which everybody here is doing, it's not about, I'm gonna go and get my nails done. Self-love is so much more. It says every moment that you choose yourself, and you choose you choose authentically yourself, not selfishly,
not what other people want you to be.
Right.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yes, Lauren, I agree. Tuda is so wise. I love the Tuda messages that come through. And choose what we want to keep in our baskets and what we want to let go and release in the portal today. So I love that. Beautiful. Yeah, that's great. Yes, it's a good day for a heart chakra meditation. And it's a powerful day for opening and balancing our heart chakra. So, it's just one of those perfect days to take care of yourself and to move into the energies of the next part, because we're working up to the summer solstice and the pagan holiday Lithia, I think it's called. So,
and it's true, right? I mean, that's just what the wheel of the year, the planets are always moving. We're always in this spiral up. And we're where we at now because of all that energy has cracked us open. This is what I keep hearing. We're getting cracked open. And most of us here are already cracked open. We understand that there's something else going on. And it really is. It's a big jump for humanity to come out of that density. I call it enslavement because it's really what's going on for 26,000 years. And as we raise in frequency, that lower vibration cannot go with us because there isn't any love there. There's no truth. Let's use the word truth instead of love. I mean, there's no truth. It's all fabricated to have you making money to exist, to live, to, like everything is how productive you are.
It's interesting you say that because I got chastised the other day. I was saying to some people that if they have a job and until things settle down, if they have a job, they might not want to leave it right now, even if they can retire. Because it would be very hard to find a job when you're older. Well, I really got reamed out big time by people who said that the boomer work ethic, you can't push that on us or something like that. And I thought, I'm not trying to push anything on anybody. That's first of all. But, being 70 years old and still working and not knowing exactly when that's going to end. But right now, I feel it's necessary because I don't want to end up on the street. That's a really hard place to live. So,
it's the reality for too many people. Too many. And that's the failure of our nation not utilizing the tax money in the highest vibration for all citizens, so
Yeah.
that's where I get really I get really angry. I guess I am angry,
It's okay to
that
be, you have a cause. It isn't like, you have a reason, you have a cause,
yeah,
you have, it isn't like you're just making it up. Like somebody stepped on my toe and I'm really mad.
yeah.
This is different. Yeah.
I mean, just think of all the tax money they've had that we could
Yeah.
have created. Like China has got all this, high speed rail. They got the
Oh yeah.
infrastructure. They put the money in their people and their infrastructure, and they're a
Yeah.
communist country. And
I know.
here we are, a free
Yeah.
country, and everything's falling apart. And they want to take what little that is given to people for support, the safety net,
Yeah.
away.
Away.
And
And
I
I
grew
didn't realize this, but they borrowed against Social Security many, many times and not repaid it.
trillions. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right, trillions. And
Yeah.
they haven't. And now they want to go in and disrupt that some more.
Yeah.
This is not sustainable, and it's not in the higher consciousness, higher vibrational energies. It's just
Yes.
not. And we're seeing holes coming in now. We saw a lot of holes coming in yesterday. It's a shame we're so far behind, but once we all get on that same page and do what's best for our nation and the people of our nation, I think that'll quickly heal itself.
Yeah. Yep.
But
Yeah.
yeah, that's right. A lot of people need their insurance.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And with me, that was another reason I was working, so that I could have that insurance.
Yeah.
But even with that insurance, I was telling people I went and had a COVID shot, and it was $450
When?
a
Back.
couple of weeks ago. They cut all the programming, the funding for that a while ago. So I didn't know it until after I got it. I didn't even ask. I didn't think it was going to be anything,
Right.
And I get home and there's a bill for that. Of course, my insurance paid some of that, but I had to pay like 195 of it or something. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, see, and
I-
and
I
and
know.
since this administration came in, that was their whole thing, right? Shock and
Yeah.
awe, disrupt everything, get everybody stressed
Mhm.
out, because that's what they feed off. They feed off of us being stressed out, in fear, angry, all that lower vibration, and the confusion, the confusion. So
Mhm.
we're not on the upswing yet, but we're getting real close to
Yeah.
where at least this part of it isn't going to continue on. I feel
Yeah.
there's an end to that coming. Aley was saying to me in the back, do you feel like a timeline jump happened yesterday? And I do.
Mhm.
I've been feeling it since, like I said, since the sun entered Gemini, but
Mhm.
it
Mhm.
really popped off the last couple of days. Like I could feel that elevation in energy. It's just like you just feel lighter, you just know everything's okay on
Well,
that
that's
level.
yeah. My husband came to me on Wednesday, and he said, "Do you know about New York?" And I said, "No." And he said, "One of the smaller counties in New York asked for a recount, and
Yeah, yeah.
and the ballots, they had all the senator listed, and these people didn't vote for the president, none of them." Well, that just wouldn't happen. Sorry, it just would never happen. So they're going in and doing that. So I thought, well, that's not really enough. But then Thursday, the other poop flew, so to speak, and I thought, oh, so it's like, remember where you were on this day. I
Hmm.
I think we're going to be saying, remember where you were on this day? And
Absolutely.
yeah, yeah.
Hmm. Because that little county having all the other candidates were voted for, and then
None of
no
them voted.
blue in the no blue in the president, only red, and that's
Yeah.
not the
Or
one
none,
we are.
or like none, like no
None.
vote for any that's crazy. Yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
and and that's what's gonna it's gonna just like
Yeah, I
spiral,
hope so.
you know? Yeah.
Keep rolling down the hill. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. And
And
Leah,
we've
I
all
know
known this. We've all known it. We have.
yeah, we've all known it. We've just been waiting for something to crack it open, right? And here we are. I couldn't have guessed yesterday would have happened, you know?
Yeah.
Who would have thought those two would
Yeah.
you know, well,
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, we
him.
kind of did though.
Yeah.
Too.
Yeah.
And apparently he tried to call him today and he wouldn't. And you know what he said? I'm not taking his calls. He's a drug addict.
Yeah, that's what he's putting out on True Social now. Yeah, he's a ketamine addict. Yeah, so are you. He's on drugs himself. Anywho, yeah, Leah, no more Meals on Wheels for seniors. No more breakfast for kids. They're not giving any of the food banks. Shut down the USDA, and it hasn't fully hit yet. And this is where it's going to get really.
You need
once
to
people
check out.
realize,
There's something I need you to check out, and I can't remember the name of it, but there's a name of there's a .com company that is tracking the deaths since these were all taken apart. It's very, very high. It's this many from HIV, this many from measles, this many from, and it's well over 300,000 people since just the beginning of this couple months. So
wow.
Yeah. Hi, Aley.
And see that's it hasn't really hit, and the media is not on our side. So we all know that we all have to find alternative media.
Yeah.
And because the media is owned by the oligarchs, you know, all this is for the oligarchs, all of it.
Yep. That's right.
The money, the tax money, what they think they're going to get. But there's going to be more of those instances like yesterday are going to start coming out of the woodwork, because it's just not sustainable. It's just not the way forward. We did not evolve this far to devolve back to before the Great Depression, where nobody had any support. You know.
Yep. That's right. That's right.
What
was the other thing? Oh, I want to talk a little bit about the parade. Oh, that's nice, Leah. Thank you for doing that. So I found out today that the veterans were in Washington, D.C. talking, and one of them came on one of the news shows and was saying that the men and women that will be marching in the parade, that you know who said nobody that's disabled or has any kind of like a limp or any kind of scarring or none of that, they cannot march. They're not allowed to.
No noticeable injuries. And that's what the President of the United States said for his birthday parade.
For his birthday parade.
Well, and that's what dictators do, right? They have those kind of parades, those military parades. You know, I don't care if they come from me. I got a small channel. I'm going to say what I'm going to say. You know, give a shit. You know, because that's just it, right? So many people won't speak against him. You know, thankfully there's enough that we get other information, but we have to speak up. You know, we have to write and call. I'm doing all that. The 14th. That 14th is going to be a big day, but in my opinion, it's not going to end until people stop working. Now,
I agree with that.
Look how many people are out of work because of this whole thing.
And I yet know they found 139,000, they said, new jobs last month. I don't believe that. I'm sorry. I don't believe that.
That wasn't true. The job numbers was way off. It was way low.
No, this is what the Department of Commerce said, or one of those yo-yos.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Jobs numbers. Let's see what that is. Numbers for.
It said like 139,000 new jobs or something. I don't know. But when Biden was in, every month, growth. Yeah. Now he's also subpoenaing his Biden's doctor because he hid the dementia, he says. And first of all, why does it matter now? He's not the president. Second of all, he had people all around him that took care of things. It isn't just one person that runs the country.
Because everything he does is a reflection on what he is.
What he does. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And he is a megalomaniac. He's insane. He's got dementia. He's got all kinds of issues. Yeah, they're saying here that the U.S. economy added 177,000 jobs in April. And I could swear a week ago I heard it was a very low number, and it was not.
It has to be a lie. It has to be. Yeah, it does.
With all those people that lost their jobs, no, there's no way. And see, that's there. He's got that cushion. He's got that protection because of the media. But pretty soon, people can see right through it. They know the gas isn't down, eggs aren't down. Even MAGAs are saying that there's a hole in everything that he's saying. Tell the truth. We can tell you're not lying. There was this big thing on Facebook where it had what everybody was saying, and they were people in his favor calling him out, saying, "Why do you keep lying? Why do you?"
And yet they reinstated all of the polygraphs again. They haven't done that in years and years and years for the members of the Justice Department and other agencies. So people, they go into work and they ask them, have you said anything about this? Have you done anything about this? And people are losing their jobs because of polygraph. One guy lost his job because his wife was at a protest, I think. They found out. Yeah. So
oh my God, that just made my insides blow up. Yeah, he is a pedophile. Yeah, he is a pedophile. And that is so true. What Musk said about him being that's the only reason Epstein files haven't been released, because he's in there and it's more than 7 times. So he can keep playing this game, but Biden must be the man Trump always wished. Yeah, he was never respected, or his family. His dad was a bootlegger, and he was basically a pimp, prostitutes and stuff like that, And that's all that they know. That's the only thing.
You want to know what's really funny? The German chancellor came in yesterday. Did you know he gave us his grandfather's birth certificate? And it's like, you're an immigrant. Oh my God. And then he said something about you should have been happy. This wasn't a happy day for you, which was today, June 6, 1944, D-Day. And the guy said, of course it was a happy day for Germany, because we were working to get rid of our dictator. And I'm thinking, just totally buffoonish, really, the whole thing.
I mean, he's so stupid. He shows it all day, every day, and how this has even gone on this long. And this is what's going to bring down the U.S. We're going to have to restructure every aspect of our lives, because there's obviously too many holes in it that he took advantage of. Yeah, you're right, Rainbow Dragon. At least 85 grand. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't make it. You can't make it here.
Yeah, the system does suck, and I don't see that what he was doing was going to fix anything, only make it worse. Yeah.
Yeah, and most people can see that. That's why I don't understand how he's getting away with. But okay, in my head, I'm seeing. They always say this to me: theater. It's all theater, and that it's got to be shown to people. Yeah. We're just sick of it, because we've seen it probably for decades, right? We understand that the system is flawed, but my God, this is just. So according to the latest figures by the Bureau of Labor and Statistics, the average salary in the U.S. per month is $5,600 or $68,000 per year. As of 2023, the gross minimum salary in the U.S. is $32.75. Wow. Well, that's interesting. I
Yeah.
didn't know
Now,
people.
see, and it depends where you live. I mean, obviously, I was living in the Boston area, and the Boston area is one of the most expensive, but I moved right out to the Washington area, and it's the same. It's like I didn't change anything that way. But then again, I'm not moving to Iowa. I'm not moving to
No,
Kansas.
you live in blue states. And this is what's coming up next. California, he wanted California to do something or change something, and they said that they're going to stop paying federal taxes. They're going to secede. And that's what I think most blue states should do, because that's all they're just stealing this money at this point. They're not
Yeah.
putting it into infrastructure. They're not putting it into social safety nets. They don't give a blank about any of us. It is all they make it very clear that 5 trillion in tax revenue is to help the billionaires save money. It isn't anything about us. And people, they might not have felt it yet, but that the food banks and all that stuff is going to be probably around the end of this month. It's going to come in real heavy, and people are going to be really pissed. But we could have stopped. To me, we could have stopped this if everybody would just, and a general strike where everybody just stops working. And and the statistics were on that it would only take 11% of the workforce to make a difference.
To shut things down. Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't mean everybody's got to stop working. It doesn't mean that, But my God, if we don't do that, to me, and this idiocy still continues day in and day out, and they get away with it. I don't know. I don't see it ending. I don't see him being there much longer. I don't see this going forward in the big picture, And this year is the year that it's all wonky, because it's, the energies hitting the planet alone are pulling up everything that is not in integrity, not heart-centered, soul-centered, not ethical, I should say. And that's where we're all at, because we want ethical, we want integrity, we want honesty, we want our and I don't like this word, leaders. Like, we don't even need leaders. We don't need parties. We need who is going to help the United States of America and the people. I don't care if you call yourself, I don't care what you call yourself. But none of these parties did that. And we're seeing, and this is the sad part, we're seeing that the blue side really isn't there for us. They're not even fighting back, barely, against any of this crazy. This is crazy. Now, I know he threatens people.
Denise McMullen, you want to know if we can all go tax exempt for a month? I really love that. I'm thinking at this point, just changing my W-4, and then I'll see how things work out at the end of the year. So I don't, why would I want to pay taxes for something I'm not represented? I'm not represented.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. I'm not gonna. I'm on a very, 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 very low income, but I still had to pay $100 some in taxes. I still had to pay taxes, and he doesn't. He never had to pay taxes. At least when 2016, I think 2 or 3 of those years, they just made. Do you know how much money they just made off of those coins?
Yeah. Well, they lost a lot too today. I think they lost $1 billion or something. I don't know. And Tesla has lost 133 billion or something like that yesterday. Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, we need to make everything at home with home labor, no outsource, no third parties. There's just so many, like the middle manager thing, right? All of it is just like, we don't make anything here. We don't have any manufacturing jobs here.
I love your picture, Linda. I never seen that. That's adorable. You got your bird on your shoulder, and she's holding the star. I love that.
That's adorable.
It is, Linda. Oh, yeah. That's great.
Just fit the street of Popeyes. Oh. Yeah, right. God doesn't tax. You got that right. Let me see. Let me get down here. where it was, could we all be tax exempt? General strikes are very effective. Where'd it go? Sorry.
Yeah.
Help me here.
Yeah,
Effective
they
bit.
are. We had the same thing in my teachers union when we had a rogue president, and we went out and protested. We walked off the job. Probably was about 2016, I think, or 17, and it only took 3 days, and she was out.
It's not going to take long at all. It won't take long at all. And I'm, if I was having to go into work and be polygraphed to go to my job, I don't know why they're doing that. I wouldn't.
Yeah.
And they're.
Can you imagine going to be polygraphed? You sit down now. We're going to check and see everything about you. I mean, nobody really does that anymore, unless there's some kind of spy thing going on, or
or unless you're a megalomaniac, that's insane, and you need to have everybody loving you and kissing you.
We don't have that, do we?
Oh my God! One day,
orange calcite. I'll bring my orange calcite. We'll
I love that. No, this is what I hold on to, my black obsidian. It gets rid of all of my anger towards this administration. And just that we even got here, just that we're even here is beyond ridiculous. Like, what happened to America, and where are the
parents would be? I know my parents are rolling around in their grave.
And
my dad was in World War II, and they went over. He was gone from the family for 4 years, and they made a lot of sacrifices. They all did. All those people did. And yeah. Oh, now there you go, Leah. I love that idea. Do you know there's a actual small house you can buy on Amazon, and it comes in a box, and you open it up, and it's real thin like this, and then you lift up this, and you lift up this, and and it grows. It's like it unfolds.
Yeah, I've seen them. I've seen those.
Amazing. Yeah.
I've seen the 3D. That thing was like, I think it was like about $250, or maybe it was $500,000. But still, can you imagine how many homes you could build? But here's where we get screwed. They come in with their zoning laws. You can't do that here. Right. You can buy the land, and they can still tell you what you can do and not do. That's what irritates me.
That happened to me. I tried to have to buy a tiny home and put it up. No one would have it. Now, where I live, I can put one on my next part of my property because I own the property.
Right.
But I don't know if I want a neighbor that close, if I'm going to rent it or something, so grow your own food.
It's all in the middle. Like, we're in this flux period, this chaos period, and we are going to find our footing, and we're going to find the best way, because we have millions of people homeless, children not eating. Leah, we want the world, and we want it nature.
There you go. Get back to nature. Oh my God, how true is that?
Yeah, that's what Leah just put. Grow your own food. I know so many people are doing gardens.
Hi, Sonia. Nice to see
you. Reminds me of the song Crown of Creation, Jefferson Airplane. Good song. Hi, Heavenly Blessed, honey. Sonia, Linda Gonzalez. Hi, Snapdragon.
Yeah.
I'm glad you're all here hanging out with us. If you have any questions, or if you'd like a reading, did you want to do some readings for anybody?
Yeah, whatever anybody wants. Yeah.
Didn't mean to well, Aley and I get together, and we do like to talk the politics, especially because something different happens every day.
Oh yeah, you can never keep up.
Yeah. And you can't keep up, but the bottom line behind it all is that it will not stay like this. Astrologically, we got this year, 2025, we're already halfway through, and maybe half of 2026. But then we start to level out, and we start.
Can you tell me why? Can you tell me why you think that Vedic astrology has such a different view of this? I just can't figure it out. I can't figure out.
So Vedic astrology goes by where the constellations are.
Okay.
We are going by this Placidus Western astrology is what I look at. It
Yeah.
goes by where the planets are. There's heliographic astrology that only follows how the sun does things, So,
Oh,
and they all are valid. I'm not going to say any, it depends on what you're looking for. Vedic
yeah.
is more of long-term, bigger picture.
Okay.
But I don't know. The way I read, I can, and astrology doesn't tell us, hey, you'll say the energy's looking good going this way.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like I was looking at your chart. Maybe you don't want to go over here. That's not really open up for you
Yeah.
yet, but it
Maybe.
will,
Mhm.
and I can see a little bit into where that opening will be for you. But there's always something we can do now, whatever's going on in our charts. And you wouldn't even believe it. I mean, honest to God, I read a lot of charts. Most people are doing their astrology and they don't even know it. It's always there's no way not to do it.
Yeah.
It blows my mind when I see it. I'm like, oh my God, you can't make this up. I say that to myself every day. Pretty cool.
Yeah.
It is really cool. And I'm a psychic intuitive astrologer, but I'm each of those things. I hate labels, so I hate.
I know. I don't like it either. Yeah.
Like I'm a medium or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I don't
All
really
right.
get it.
So we do have some questions. We have Leah at, will I be able to travel to see my nephew's new home? And then Snapdragon put something in,
Where's
and
Leah? Hold on. Let me get.
I think
Here we go. I
9.
got Leah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Snapdragon, and then Sonia, and oh, it's okay, Snapdragon. I saw you there. Yeah.
Look at you. I just got started. Give me 1 second, guys.
Okay.
It does seem like we're ahead with Western and behind.
It is. No, I'm a different sign in Vedic astrology, believe it or not.
Yeah.
Yes.
And that doesn't feel right. I am too. And I'm like, that just doesn't feel right to me.
That doesn't know who I am. All right.
Are you okay, Snapdragon? Where's your question? I'm sorry, hon.
You got Snapdragon. You got Snapdragon. It's
oh, I do.
yeah, where's there was one that was by was it Leah asking if
here we go.
Her nephew's house. Yeah. All right.
Oh Lordy. Leah, I'm sorry. I can't see your question. Leah. Give me one.
So I'm gonna type it in. Leah, will I travel to see my nephew's house?
Oh, thank you, Aley. Aley,
there. Okay. Then all you need to do is click on it. So we
okay. Yeah. So we have 3 questions. There we go. So we'll do Snapdragon first. Selling my home. Any idea when it will sell? Now, see, this is perfect to look at a chart.
I love your dog. Is it a Shih Tzu or a Lhasa Apso or just a combination? I have 3 Shih Tzus. That's why I asked.
Yeah. I have a baby kitty crying at my door.
Crying at your door.
She wants it. She's out there talking to herself.
Is she?
I didn't know she wasn't in here. Let's see.
Well, go get her. You can go get her. Open the door. Yeah. All right. So, Snapdragon, the first card that I got for you was to make sure that you think positively and that if it's what you want, you can fulfill the destiny of your selling your home, because I got the Buddha and I love that card. The next thing is that don't let your emotions get in the way, because when we sell our house, we have some of that, we can't help it. Memories we made there. And then I get the rose, which is a beauty. And I think it's like when somebody wins something, if you watch The Bachelorette, would you accept this rose? So I'm thinking that you're going to get a rose, in other words, or you're going to get a contract. But I think I have to do my pendulum as to how
Yeah.
long it's going to take. Yeah, because
I'm with you on that. You're definitely going to sell.
Yeah.
Well, Snapdragons.
So is your house already up for sale, Snapdragon?
Selling my home. Okay.
Within the next month?
June,
So
August. Oh, I'm getting
standstill. All right. Mother Mary is the rose. Yeah.
Oh, I'm getting into August, into September. It's going to be a hard summer. This is the messed up part.
Yeah. There's a lot going on. So let's see. January.
Those
June, July, August. Yeah, I get September. Probably before kids go back to school, though. They always try to squeeze in and get that. It might not be that long, but I would think that at least by September you would sell it.
Well, what state do you live in, Snapdragon? If you don't mind me asking.
Oh, you have a Shih Tzu. Okay.
Oh,
good.
Let's see. Yes, it's oh.
You're at the airport? Oh, okay, honey. All right.
Who's at the airport?
Sonia, you put it up.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Oh, you didn't want to do that. All right. So you want to go back to Snapdragon's question, right?
Yeah. No, were we done with Snapdragon? I'm sorry.
Yeah, oh, did you say the same thing then? You thought September and I did. Okay, so it's
yeah.
All right, so
okay,
sorry.
So sorry. No, don't be sorry at all. I'm the one who's terrible at the scrolling.
No worries. No worries.
All right. Heavenly blessed, honey. You want to message?
Home.
20 minutes.
Ooh, so I get here, a gift is coming, something unexpected. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's in the mail when you get home. I'm not sure. But it says something unexpected, or you might receive a gift. I don't know. Stay away from any energy sucking people. And boy, oh boy, I know that. There's just people that you're ready to fly out a window because they're right there trying to, so I don't know if your landlord's energy sucking. I get here also a double-edged sword, and that is that something's going to happen, and it's good and it's not good in some ways. And I don't know what that particularly could be. Maybe it's part of the gift. Maybe you like the gift, but you don't like who sent it, or I don't know. Yeah, that's very possible.
Oh, Sonia. Yeah, because I got access your gifts. That's interesting. Access your gifts. Explore your treasure chest. Accept who you truly are. Maybe that's the double-edged sword. Because we have a hard time accepting who we are sometimes. Even though you are the gift, is what they're saying. Creative solutions. Think outside the box. View things from a higher perspective. Love you, Lord.
There you go.
Unicorn cards.
Yeah.
And then I got unknown territory. You are exactly where you need to be. So, and I think we're all there. We're all at this kind of space. Like it's about, like you can feel something is about to change in your reality, right? And we have more say so in that than we realize. Calling, like for Snapdragon, calling the best buyer and the highest vibration of unconditional love and truth for the amount that you want. State the amount, like we have more. We can talk to this energy all around us and bring it to us,
Yeah.
Really.
Oh, Snapdragon lives in Arizona, and she was told to move closer to Sedona. All right. That makes sense. So you want that thing to sell so you can buy something. Yeah. That's wonderful. Yeah.
Oh my God, that's going to be so nice for you, Snapdragon. Sedona. Yeah. I think you're gonna. That's the thing. Like this little bump that we're going. Okay, let me be honest. It's been a bump since 2020, but
it's actually a festering boil at this point.
Yeah. we got to go through the rest of this year, and I do see it lightening up soon. But what I mean, we got a oh goodness, we got a solar eclipse on September 21st at 29-degree Virgo. Okay, so that's going to play out by January. But I do think that's part of the restructuring of the government. It has to happen, you know.
Sure. Makes sense.
So, let's see, where was I? And my dad left the whole sheet. I'm sorry. Who was next? Aley. Here we go. Yeah. Leah, well, I traveled to see my nephew's house.
Yeah, my nephew's house. Okay. I don't know. Do you want to travel to see your nephew's house? I think if you have the desire and you have the right conditions, but I get what you're saying. Oh my God! Wow, that's awesome. Oh, I love this.
What did you get?
I got home.
Aww.
I got the home, and then I got structure, which is a home, and this is mail. It's there's your nephew. You know what I mean, metaphorically speaking. Yeah. And then I get ritual, and you're going to make it a ritual. Not only are you going to go there, but you're going to say, "Well, I'm coming back again," and he's going to say, "You bet you are, Auntie. You come back anytime you want." Wow.
I get it. It's like next month. From my pendulum, I got June for you. Or very soon. It was kind of halfway on May.
Oh, so you're looking for a home in that area. Well, it's either one way or the other, honey. Honestly, the home thing coming up first. Oh my, yeah.
That's great. Yeah. See, joy and delight.
Oh yeah.
Open your heart to joy. If that's, I mean, just like we were just saying, call it in, whatever that is for you. Call it in with your heart and speak to your team, your spirit team. Let's see. What's this reset? What this reset of the mind by revealing the truth? Man, that's deep, Rainbow Dragon. It's true though.
Yep.
Definitely. Leah, thank you both so much. Yes, something happened right before the Florida. I will get a whole day, Valerie, when I get home. But that seems everyone. Lily is getting bigger. Aw, little Lily. Yeah, she's the cutest little thing.
Yes, she's adorable.
Who did I miss? When does
Aley just wonders when does the energy settle down so you can sleep. Oh, honey, I'm with you. I just cannot sleep.
You can't sleep?
Or I sleep, but I wake up early and then I'm tired. It's like.
Are you meditating, Aley? Are you meditating? Aley Martin, Alice.
Oh, no, I'm not. No.
See, Aley does meditate. I mean, it's important.
Yeah.
It's self-care. Let me just put it this way. Whatever that is for you. Self-care, self-love, all of those things is okay. Their whole point is for us to be disrupted energetically. And if you can't sleep, right? And I can understand, I'm not saying, oh, just get over it and get some sleep.
Right. No. Yeah. But it seems everyone's having insomnia. No.
Yeah. I mean, these energies are powerful. They're like very jittery, right? It's a lot of energy coming in from the sun, the solar stuff, everything coming in. Well, I'm just going to ask my pendulum when Aley, not Aley Martin, the other Aley, is going to be able to sleep through the night. And will Aley sleep? Do you connect to your spirit team, Aley? They're saying you can sleep now.
You know what, Aley? I have magnesium cream for my feet. And unbelievable. When I sleep with that on my feet, I don't remember ever waking up until the morning. So
magnesium, or you could just take magnesium or melatonin.
Yeah, I take that. It works
Tea,
sometimes.
yeah,
VLERIE. Yeah.
valerian root, whatever that it will bring you into your connection with you. It is so hard. I understand because I get really angry all the time over this administration.
Yeah.
And maybe, you know, I'm not exactly saying I'm perfect. I don't handle things perfect at all. But I just, if we could somehow understand that our energy is the most valuable thing that we own, that we are.
Yeah.
And
Meditate twice a day. Yeah, good for her.
Aley,
Yeah.
Aley, email me. We'll look at your chart, see what's going on. I'll look at your chart. I'll put my email in. It should be in the description box, but let's see. And so is Aley's information if anyone wants to contact Aley. And Aley does
Oh, I
all.
didn't know that. Leah says valerian root is like crack to cats, stronger than catnip.
Really? I didn't know that.
Ah.
There you go. Yeah, email me. We'll see what's work. You work out 2 hours a day and you meditate twice a day.
Thank you, Kenneth. Edward, I mean, thank you.
Hi, Edward. Good night. That I'm getting, you know, I am getting your nervous system is, I mean, all of our nervous systems. Yeah. We all have PTSD, right? They've taken a hit.
Absolutely.
I mean, it's just,
yeah.
I'm getting a lot of information of that. Definitely, please email me because I'll email you what I was getting for you.
There you go. There you go.
What's it say? When does the energy settle down? I would say, honestly, like it's going to be significantly better for the world within the year. But I'd even say around March.
She's a retired doctor, for heaven's sake. That's wonderful. Yeah, that's great. Yeah.
A retired doc says, yeah. You're a retired doctor? Aley? Wow.
There you go.
You're on it, though. You got it going on. What's this?
Maybe they say that when you get older, you don't need to sleep as much. I have heard that before. I have, but.
Yeah, I mean, is it like, are you, I guess what I'm asking you, are you disarray? Are you in disarray because of not sleeping? Because you're doing everything else good.
Yeah.
Like, is your nervous system getting hit? Non-THC CBD is good, non-active. Yeah. Yep.
Yes, ma'am.
Does anyone else have any a question or getting old is not for sissies? No, it's not.
No, it isn't. Yeah.
No. Well, I'm going to pick a card for everyone, and then we'll go. And we'll pick a card, and I'm going to give a unicorn card from the unicorn deck.
Oh, wow.
We love you and we thank you.
This is a great card. All right. So what I got is Sacred Birthing, Embracing the Future. Look at this card.
Oh, my God. That's beautiful.
It is. And it's like all of the people that are in the card are different formats. Like there's a Mother Mary in it. And there's angels in it. It looks like an Egyptian pharaoh in it. It's like we're leaving behind, and there's a body here, a light body here with an angel behind it, and it's like we're leaving behind the past so we can step into the future that we all deserve so much. Isn't it beautiful? It really is. And so we need to just embrace the future as it comes to us. So.
Yeah, and that's what's going on with all of us. Aley, you're doing that. Like. The parts of us that are not going forward are disconnecting, and it does feel it does, you know, it feels odd, and it feels like you can't sleep, like things just like, okay, they're saying stop. More of your higher self is coming in, and it
There you
is
go.
very,
Yeah.
very intense, like feeling.
Wow.
And that's what's happening with all of us. I mean,
Yep,
I
it is.
think.
Yep.
Okay, that's crazy. I got wheat and grains. You reap what you sow. Good fortune is on the way. Huh.
Wow.
Never pulled that before. Then that's for all of us. And then open to abundance. Believe you deserve, accept plenty and prosperity.
Wow.
Well, Aley, I love you. Thank you.
Love you.
Hopefully, the next time we're together, things will be even better.
Yeah. Let's put that on the agenda.
Let's
Bring us
call
some
that
really
in.
good news. Yeah. Bring us some
Yeah,
good.
let's
Yes.
hope
And you're right,
I,
Leah. The wheat is being separated from the chaff. And
yes.
we've needed it done. So thank you. Out with the old and in with the new. Thank you,
Yep,
everybody.
it
Thank you for
really is.
spending time with us tonight. We appreciate you all. Yeah.
Thank you,
Thank you.
guys. We love
Yeah.
you. We'll see you next time. Have a good evening.
Bye-bye, everyone.